How you doing, Vapors? It's Grandpa Vapor here again to tell you a little story. I keep getting asked all the time on YouTube and other sites, Instagram, Facebook, and all that. And you can go see those sites if you want, about what I'm currently using today in the vape world. And I'm going to go over what I use today. I could care less about what everybody else uses. I also use other devices that I've put down. I don't find them as best quality. I don't think they produce enough clouds and flavor, and they're either designed incorrectly or they don't fit in your hand right. They don't go in your pocket right. You can't set them in your car. You can't take them to work. You can't use them on a daily basis for 8, 9 hours a day. Okay, and I get all these questions about what I really use. Now, for a standard mod today, just today, people, this is my opinion. What I use and I like the best is the smock species. Okay, touchscreen, the V2 baby tank, and inside that tank, I use the A3. They have 3 different coils for these. I use the A3 triple barrel because smock is up the tech game on the holes on the side, the ports of the wicking, and they get extremely good flavor for a standard 220 watt mod. Okay, the smock species. Now this I use a lot, but this thing's heavy. Okay, and when you put it in your pocket, it feels heavy. Okay, but it fits in there nicely. All you see is the tip come out. Put this in your car. You can take it wherever you want. It's a 2 battery mod, and it vapes like a killer. So let's take a vape off this. This is my regular by the coils tank mod full kit that I would buy, and here's what it comes in: a box like this if you want to buy one. Okay, comes with actually comes with 3 sets of coils in it. Unlike any other mod that I've ever seen, it has 1 coil installed and 2 extra ones, so you get the feeling. But there's not an A3 coil in this, so you have to buy those separate. And I would recommend after you use these 3 coils that you buy the A3s only because they produce the most flavor. Okay, so that's the electronic mod that I use. We're going to take a vape off it so I can show you how it works. Oh man, I tell you what, I'm going to tell you what my 2 favorite e-juices are because that one's one of my favorites right there. But let me show you something that's a plastic bimbo head female that talks on here and reviews things, gets paid by the corporations and doesn't care less what she tries to do anything as long as she's getting more money. And the meth head, which gets paid by the corporations, trying to do it. Although I do like him, I'm gonna do one to the screen. Does anybody fog you out like that on YouTube from those $1 million reviewers? No. This is what I'm currently using now, the Smock Species with the A3 coils in the V2 tank. Good, good mod. Okay. Another mod that I like is the electronic mod is this one. Comes in a box like this. It's called the Sobra from Sigali. Okay, you may not like the color of the serpentine red on there. They've got black colors, solid black, gold, red and blue, and serpentine colors, and all sorts of colors for this mod. Okay, it's a 200 watt mod, and what I like about this mod, and I use it daily, is the fact that here it is. There's the screen on it. What I like about this mod is that it's really light. And it fits in your hand just a bit better than this alien. Although they've got this alien tapered down for you to fit in your hand better, it's heavier, way heavier. This is lighter. It's like a resin composite uh, type thing that they got going on with this thing. Now, I took the tank right off it. And what I did was I put a V2 Baby triple mesh smock coil tank on it. Made it an absolutely awesome tank. And I'm going to tell you another thing about this mod here that I use daily, because all these people keep asking me questions. What do I use right now today, January 28, 19? Okay, this is what I use. This and this mod. Okay. Now, what I like about this one here is it charges really quickly too in the USB port, or you just change the batteries down here. It's got a good battery door on it. It's not as good a battery door as the Smock one because it has a little button on it now. You have to physically unlock this, which is good. But let's take a vape off this one, and it's got one of my favorite e-juices in here too. Look at that, people. Beautiful mod, light, fix in your pocket, take it to work with you, last all day long. Okay, unless you're a chain vapor and you're doing 3,000 hits a day. We're going to smoke out the screen with this one too because of the V2 Baby Smock tank on top of this Sobra from Dailey. Wow, I tell you what, people, you couldn't even see me, could you? Well, I tell you what. So there's my second favorite mod, and this is my first favorite mod. Okay, so there you go. If you want to buy them, go out there and buy them, people. They're a good buy. Excellent buy. Okay, we're going to put those away. And remember, no corporations are giving me these things, people. Okay, and I just want to go on and tell you that there's the A3. They come in rainbow color too from Smock to put in those V2 tanks. They have the best flavor. Don't even buy the 1 and 2 after you get the device, the whole kit mod that has the 3 coils in it. Just buy these. This is the only thing that's worth it. They're the best ones. Okay. Now, I wanted to show you another thing that I use a lot, and for a small mod, I have 2 of them that I use daily. Okay, one's the original Baby Alien AL85, and then I have the G-Priv Baby, the G-Priv Baby from Smock, which is its brother that came out later. Okay, with touchscreen and all. This one doesn't have touchscreen. You got to do it all by clicking and pushing the buttons and all that. Now I put Baby Prince tanks on these. I no longer use the Baby Beast tanks because you get more mils in these. Okay, here, and you've got the strip and mesh coils for them all now too. I recommend you use the strip coils in these. These are tiny devices to go on the run. If you're going to the store for a couple hours, I just dropped one. I'll have to get it for you, people. Just excuse me for a second. Oh, sorry about that. If you're running to the store for an hour or so, you could. This one is great. It just goes in your pocket. You can't even see it. It's so tiny and light and everything else that it's really good. I detest sticks and pens, people. Okay, these things put out way much more. They work far better. So let's take a hit off each one and see how they do. This one here is the G-Priv Baby. Do you understand? A pen like that right today, unless you buy the state-of-the-art tech that's out right now, like Fire Mesh, Freemax, and the A9 from Smock stick with a 4,000 ohm AMH battery in it that you have to plug into your USB device, then they're coming up to par with the sticks. Pens and jewels and pods, I don't do any. Okay, here's the Baby Alien. 3 years old, people. Still functioning like it did from day one, and I still have the original tank for it that works. Look at that. You see that? So I use those also daily. Okay, when I need to. All right, I want to touch on one more product that I use now. I never wanted to be a squonker. Never. I don't want to twist things and have tools and put Clapton coils and try to make beautiful little builds and all that. And then they came out with this, people. They came out with the profile from Wotofo with a wire screen mesh coil that comes on it with a upgrade in the tech design of RDAs. Hands down the best tank of 2018. Okay, this Mr. Right one here, he designed it. He's got his name inside that tank for Wotofo. Okay, and what makes it so good is he designed the tank to be deeper, and it pushes the cotton up and the mesh coil that comes with it. Okay, so I went to the Vandy Vape. I figure Vandy Vape's about the best They make the best squonker devices out there. I said, okay, I don't want to be a squonker, so I'm just going to buy me a squonker. I got this for 14 bucks on sale for 25, the Pulse BF. And it's a little unregulated squonker. And if you don't know anything about batteries or ohms, you better learn before you get one of these. But I think everybody can handle one of these easily as long as you test your ohm. So here's the device out of the box, okay? And the reason why I bought this, because I saw a couple of reviews on it that said that the flavor on this was like 30 to 50 times better than any mod species, smock mod, and even their triple port mesh coils, okay, out there. And I went, and I kept reading and looking and studying and looking and studying, and yes, I said I got it. So I didn't want to waste a lot of money. It was $30 for the tank, $14 for the thing. Throw some e-juice in it, come with a couple meshes. I'll check it out. I'll be a squonker. So I'm gonna tell you what, people, the flavor you get off this and how quiet it is the best damn thing I've ever tasted in my life off a vape machine. Okay. Now they have a Pulse X now that looks similar to this one. It's a 90-watt battery powered, 18650 battery. And they take other ones if you don't want to put the adapter in. And any 5-year-old can make this. Any 5-year-old can rebuild this tank in 5 minutes or less. Okay, that's the only reason I want it. So let's check it out, and I'm gonna tell you that the flavor and the quietness of this tank and mod is just above outstanding. Blows any mod away I've ever had. Oh boy, I'm telling you what, if you take a hit off of this with the same vape juice in this sober, this is 20 to 30 times better. Okay, people? I'm going one more into the screen. Also, for a little device, I showed you my little devices that I take with me. This squonker is smaller than all the other two. It doesn't leak anywhere, never had a leak problem. And it's really, really light because it's just plastic resin panels on here that come off, okay, with magnets. It doesn't weigh anything except for the weight of the battery in the tank. And it goes in your pocket and you can't even see that one. It's even lighter than my other ones here because they're basically made out of steel or iron, the bodies of them. Okay, one more into the screen. Oh, the best, people. So if you want to get into squonking and keep this at home with you or take it to work with you, you're going to have to take a battery with you because the battery only lasts 5 hours. Okay? If you're going to vape on it moderately or medium. Okay? So you'd have to take another battery with you. There's no USB port on this. But it's the Watovo profile, the Vandy Vape Pulse BF. You're good to go. You're good to go. Now, only one other thing. A new company has come out and made mesh screens for these profile tanks. It's called OFRF. They're 3 times as thick. They have better end points when you make it into a little archway and stick it down in between the 2 screws in the tank and tighten it down. This one will last you longer. It's better made. As for flavor, there's no difference between that or the Watovo ones. You don't have to buy any of them. Those mesh coils that are in here, if you're tired of buying coils, the prefab coils and all the coils in there, $3.75 for 10 of them. $3.75 for 10 Watovo cottons with threading ends on them, so it makes it very easy to put it through the mesh coil. It's easy to put the mesh coil on here with the tool they have. Tighten it down. They even give you a screwdriver. You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to have any tools, nothing, no mess, nothing. So there you go, people. I've showed you what I do. I'll show you what I do using, as of today, January 2018. One more time. Subscribe to my channel. Give me some likes down there, people. And now I'm going to tell you what I was vaping today. And they were Charlie's Chalk Dust. Strawberry meringue cake and lemon meringue cake. 2 of the finest vape juices on the market today, people. Try them. Awesome flavor. Okay, adios, people. Have a good day.